There are so many amazing benefits of mastic gum, and you may be questioning, what is the catch? Mastic gum, also referred to as Pistacia lentiscus, is a natural resin that comes from the mastic tree and holds very powerful therapeutic benefits. It is anti-inflammatory, a rich antioxidant, antimicrobial, and so much more. It is native to the island of Chios, Greece, but is grown and cultivated throughout most of the Mediterranean region. It is such a powerful healer, especially when it comes to gastrointestinal issues. It is no wonder why it has been used and revered since Greek antiquity. It is a concentrated source of terpenes, phenolic compounds, phytosterols, arabinogalactans, and natural polymers. In simpler terms, it contains bioactive compounds that exert incredibly powerful healing benefits. Notably, mastic gum is incredibly efficacious in reducing inflammation. When chewed as a gum, it reduces inflammation of the gums and promotes overall oral health, which supports our gut health and our brain health, and, well, the health of our entire body and mind, because everything is connected. And if you're curious to know what it looks like, well then, it looks just like this in its natural form. This is actually my mastic chewing gum that I started with my family, and it's called Mastic. So getting back into it, mastic gum is a powerful anti-inflammatory. And considering that most acute and chronic diseases have an underlying factor of inflammation, well, anything that naturally reduces inflammation is going to have a wide array of health benefits. Mastic gum has even been studied and proven to support patients suffering with Crohn's disease, suggesting that it may be an immune system modulator as well. And it has also been shown to support those suffering with IBD, which stands for inflammatory bowel disease. Overall, mastic gum reduces inflammation and supports gut health. But again, there's a larger list of benefits that come with this lovely natural herbal product. So let's get into the benefits. Like I have said before, but I really want to hone in on this because it's so important that us modern day humans are working on reducing and modulating inflammation. Mastic gum is a powerful anti-inflammatory and is very rich in antioxidants. Therefore, it also helps to reduce oxidative stress. Mastic gum supports with various gastrointestinal issues, everything from your everyday upset stomach to Crohn's disease and IBD. One of the ways in which it supports gut health is by actually protecting the cells that line the intestines. And again, this is done by reducing inflammation and reducing oxidative stress. It also improves the diversity of healthy gut bacteria in the gut and therefore sort of acts like a probiotic. It can help to improve skin conditions, everything from acne and a breakout here and there to dermatitis. Mastic ointments have also been shown to speed up wound healing and to reduce inflammation and itching in skin conditions like, I just mentioned this, dermatitis. Mastic gum also supports liver health overall across the board and supports in cases of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease by reducing liver enzymes and reducing fat buildup. Mastic gum is also effective in preventing the oxidation of LDL, low-density lipoprotein, which is also commonly referred to as bad cholesterol. And LDL becomes much more harmful when it oxidizes, so mastic gum preventing the oxidation of LDL is a really, really good thing. Mastic gum has also been shown to reduce the overall levels of LDL. Mastic gum also helps to increase levels of antioxidants such as glutathione inside the cells and to decrease the expression of CD36. Mastic gum is also cardio and heart protective. Yes, it is even good for the heart. Again, because it reduces inflammation and prevents oxidative stress. And in animal studies, mastic gum has been shown to reduce the size of heart attacks. So we're still waiting for this to translate over to humans, but this is really exciting nonetheless. Animal and lab studies show the potential anti-cancer effects of mastic gum, particularly in prostate and colon cancers. And notably, we are seeing that mastic has the potential to slow down the growth of blood vessels that proliferate tumors. Mastic gum is also antibacterial and has been shown to be effective in cases of strep and other throat and ear infections, as well as oral infections and gum disease. And mastic gum is honestly most known nowadays for its antibacterial effects against Helicobacter pylori, also known as H. pylori. Yes, it is a very, very powerful aid and support when it comes to cases of H. pylori. Mastic gum is also an antifungal and has been shown to be able to kill various strains of Candida, which is a type of fungus that, when overgrown in the gut, can cause a lot of gastrointestinal issues and can be very, very hard to remedy with synthetic medications. Mastic gum is also potentially antiparasitic and has been shown to regulate blood sugar levels. So there are so many amazing benefits of mastic gum, and you may be questioning, what is the catch? Well, good news for you that mastic gum is generally considered very safe to use, but of course, remember bio-individuality and always look into each herb and supplement that you want to take and make sure that it works well with, well, let's say if you're on any medications and wanting to make sure, and not just wanting to make sure, needing to make sure that certain supplements and herbs don't interact with your medications. And in general, let me just say this for like herbal medicine and for functional supplementation, be really wary of mega doses of anything, including of mastic gum. Many medical doctors I've seen really like to give mega doses of various vitamins or minerals, supplements. They love to standardize various herbs and give mega doses of those. I am not really one to mega dose, especially not like, a blanket statement across the board. Everyone should mega dose herbs or supplements. Again, not really that type of person, but bio-individuality. So please, when you're looking into mastic gum, make sure that it's the right move for you because yes, there are all these amazing benefits to it, but is it right for you right now at this point in your life? And if you don't want to take an encapsulated or tincture form of mastic gum, you can also chew mastic gum. This is incredibly low risk. It's delicious. It cleans your teeth. It regulates and balances the oral microbiome. It freshens your breath. It gives you this beautiful smile. And it also tones your jaw muscles and helps to sculpt your face a little bit. So if you want to try out mastic gum, but you aren't really sure about taking a supplement, then I would try out mastic chewing gum first. But as always, like I always say on this podcast / YouTube channel and across all of my platforms and in my private practice, bio-individuality always. So do what works for you, take what resonates, and leave what doesn't. Simple as that. Really quickly, I want to talk about some ways in which you can work with mastic gum. So I just mentioned 2 of the ways. You can either chew the mastic gum. I have my can right here. I love chewing mastic gum after meals. It's really nice to clean my teeth, to clean my oral palate, freshen my breath, whiten my teeth, and then in long term actually support with my oral microbiome, which again, positively or negatively, I guess, if your oral microbiome is in a poor health state, it can negatively impact your gut, it can negatively impact your brain and the rest of your body. So we want to make sure that our oral microbiome is in tip-top shape so that it can also support the health of our gut microbiome and our brain and our overall health and well-being. So you can chew the gum. That was a long way of saying you can chew the gum. You can get the dried resin, which has been ground and encapsulated. You can also try mastic-based mouthwash, which I actually want to come out with in a few months because I love making mine and it's so powerful and so medicinal. And I think that's, and then ointments as well. Ointments for skin conditions as well. You can get a mastic gum based ointment and rub it on a rash or any type of skin issue. But honestly, by taking mastic gum orally, you're going to be supporting your gut health. You're going to be supporting your liver health as well. And therefore you will support naturally your skin. Last but certainly not least, because I drop podcast episodes once a week, and when it comes to mastic gum, I will be talking about mastic gum all the time. I already am talking about mastic gum all the time. So if you don't follow me on social media, definitely go follow me over there because I'm talking about all things natural health and medicine. So let's get into some studies. There are just 2 studies that I want to mention, and I'll link them up as well in the show notes if you're interested in reading the research like I am. I think it's very, very fun. So in one study with 133 people, those who took a high dose of mastic gum every day for 18 months had lower levels of bad cholesterol, LDL, and other harmful substances in their blood. And in another study, 156 people with high cholesterol were given different doses of mastic gum for 8 weeks. Those who took a lower dose had a decrease in their total cholesterol levels, especially if they were overweight. And let's just throw in one more study, a third one. Another study with 60 people who had inflammatory bowel disease, IBD, found that mastic gum supported with their overall gut health and reduced symptoms. So my friends, that is all I have for today about mastic gum. It is a very, very powerful, all-natural, herbal-based product and medicine. So if you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments below. Also, I really want to know if you have tried mastic gum before, so let me know that in the comments below, as well as what form of mastic gum you have experienced and played with. Was it the mastic chewing gum? Was it a topical mastic ointment, mastic based mouthwash, or did you actually take encapsulated mastic for gut health? So let me know if you have experimented with this wonderful herb. Let me know if you have any other questions. If you want to order your own mastic chewing gum, I will also include the link as well as a special discount for all of you lovely listeners and followers in the show notes of this episode. And I think that's all I have for today, but I do want to say I love you all and thank you so much for tuning in today. If you found this episode beneficial, please send this to your loved ones, because I think we could all use a little bit more anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, and antioxidant herbs in our life, such as mastic gum. Until next time, peace, love, hormones.